What's up, Carlos? What's going on? We'll just wait a second till we get more people in. How you doing? Cool, cool. Yeah. How you liking the platform so far? I'm good. No complaints here. Just busy. Sundays are busy for us because Sundays and Thursdays is when we close out contests and set the new ones up. So we gotta first and foremost make sure we pay you guys. Hey yo, what's up, Brandon? Brendan, I'm sorry. Yeah, we so Sundays and Thursdays are busy because we're like, we're paying you guys out, setting up the next contest. So we're just busy today. Valone, what's up, man? Valone Asset. We'll start in just a second. This will be quick again. I'm trying to keep these things as short as possible so when people rewatch them, they don't have to go through a whole long program. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get started. Everyone else can kind of check this out, the replay out. So what's up, Kick Predictors? That's what we're calling you. What's up, JR? Good to see you. We're just getting started, so we'll keep this one short and sweet. So yeah, we're still just as far as updates, we're still working on the app. Hopefully, well before the end of July. We'll say the end of July just so we don't overpromise and underdeliver. But we're definitely still working on it. Yeah, like today's contest and the contest that ended today, we've already paid everyone out. That's the first thing we do, by the way. Whenever contest ends, our first item on our punch list is to pay everyone. So all that's done. I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek of the next sneaker that's going to be listed. I think I'm going to start just doing that, whether it's me or whoever, every Sunday and Thursday when we do these. Definitely every Sunday. We'll tell you guys here what sneakers coming up at 7 p.m. Eastern in a couple hours. Let's see. Okay. And so we did a poll. Do most of you guys look at StockX? Do you guys look at StockX on the mobile app or desktop or both? And the reason I'm asking that is because we just want to make everything as easy as possible for you guys. So one thing we're thinking about doing is we might start to publish the info for you guys so you don't have to go in and calculate the average 20 and what have you. We've already put it, like when the next listing goes up today, you'll see we do calculate the average, the previous average 20 up until 6 p.m. tonight or 7 p.m. Eastern tonight. But then the final average 20, if you want to check our system's math, you could just go to StockX and download it. But that's kind of a pain in the butt. So we're publishing those numbers for you. But, by all means, definitely always check whatever we're telling you. Okay, you use both, mobile, both? Yeah. Yeah. So one thing you notice about StockX, it sounds like, Carlos, you already noticed it. There's a lag sometimes. Sometimes desktop is slower. Sometimes the app is slower. And so it sounds like you guys have noticed exactly what we have. But we're working on some stuff to make sure we get real-time pricing as soon as it's available. Let's see. Okay, so we added that. Okay, so the betting window for this contest, we're going to close it tonight at the latest midnight. And the reason we're doing this, we're going to keep squeezing it until eventually, pretty soon here, we're going to have it where you can only bet in the first hour. And the reason we're doing that is because if people bet later, they're at a slight advantage to people who bet immediately. And so this one, we're going to close at the latest. It'll be tonight at midnight. It'll probably be sooner, to be honest. We're working on some other stuff in the background. So This way you can, like when I tell you the sneaker that's coming up and this live is over, you can go start doing your analysis, and then you can have your, where you're going to bet. You know where you're going to bet by the time 7 p.m. Eastern rolls around. And then, you can just literally put your bet in and go on about your day. And so the big news I wanted to tell you guys is tonight, the betting window at the latest is going to close at midnight Eastern. So that's, if you're in the Midwest like we are, I'm in Chicago, that's 11 p.m. our time. If you're in the mountains, like Montana, no, not Montana, but like, I don't know, like maybe Kansas or something, or Colorado, like mountain time, that'll be 10 p.m. your time. And if you're on the West Coast, that'll be 9 p.m. your time. So if you're on the East Coast, midnight betting, at the latest, the betting window will be closed at that point. It'll probably close sooner. There's a couple of engineering things we're doing, but it won't close like in the next, it won't close 20 minutes after it opens. But when I say sooner, it might close at the soonest at like 10 p.m. Eastern, which is 9 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Mountain, and 7 p.m. West Coast time. So again, the reason we're doing it is just so it's fair for everyone. But that's literally it. Unless you guys have questions, I'm going to tell you what the next sneaker is. And let's see here. Let me just pull that up. So anyway, the next sneaker, if you guys have questions, just throw them in there. I'll answer them as they come. But the next sneaker is going to be the size 10 Jordan 6, the Retro Hairs. And we're doing the same thing. We're going to take the average 20 prices so that, the system is untainted and it's fair for everyone. So it'll be the Jordan Hair Retro 6s, size 10 as usual. And so I would say this, we haven't finished calculating our projection for the over-under line. But what I would recommend is that you guys, since you know the sneaker now, go check it out. Check out the historic prices. And then another thing we look at that I would recommend is on StockX, both on the app and the website, you can see how many people, like how many bids and how many asks are out there. And you can kind of spot the resellers because they'll be like bidding for 13 pairs or have an ask for 10 pairs. That's a reseller. That's not an individual. And so usually what we do, just to give you some more insight, is we take those out because to us, it's kind of noise in the market. And then we just try to match and we just try to look at and evaluate, among many other things, we evaluate how many individual bidders there are out there, not resellers, not counting resellers, and then how many individual sellers are out there, not counting resellers. And that'll help you kind of think about, okay, in your mind, you could think, okay, I think by this Thursday, which is when the contest will end, you could, in your mind, you could already have a number in your mind where you think it's going to be. And that way, when we publish our over under, you'll be ahead of the game. You'll already know, okay, this is what I think. And so I would encourage you to do that. But yeah, once again, Jordan 6 Retro Hairs size 10. That'll be the next sneaker. We're not done with our analysis for the over under. We're doing some final touches on that. But that doesn't mean you could go ahead and do your own calculations and try to determine what you think the final price will be. So yeah, that was really it. Canadian Border Patrol. I've seen you before. Yeah, I remember that handle. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Try to keep it short and sweet. I know you guys don't want to watch long replays. So that's everything. As I said, Canadian Border Patrol, just to recap for you, you just joined the betting window tonight. At the very latest, will close at midnight Eastern time. It could be as early as 10 p.m. Eastern. I don't know where in Canada you are, but if you're on Eastern time, obviously you know that, it's Eastern time. Central time, it could close as early as 9 p.m. Mountain time as early as 8. Pacific time as early as 7 p.m. So do your analysis. Oh, and the other main thing was the sneaker that's going to be listed tonight is going to be the Jordan 6 Retro Hairs, size 10 as usual. So if you guys have any questions, just DM us. We're a little bit busy right now, so somebody will get back to you. It'll probably be me. So if you have any questions or concerns, just DM us and we'll go from there. So Short and sweet. Hopefully you guys are having a great Sunday. And yeah, keep doing your thing, man. You guys are great. We do this for you. This is your product more than it is ours. So if you have any questions or any suggestions, please, please, please let us know. We literally take your suggestions and we incorporate them in the product at least as much as we can. So we appreciate you guys and hope you guys have a great night. Everyone stay safe. Bye.